Welcome to Everything Commanders with your host, Dream Team Buddha. Hail to the Commander.
Can y'all hear me now? I don't know how I did that. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I switched that up. Let me know if y'all can hear me and I can go ahead and keep going because I was just talking and talking and talking. I just clicked on the comments to see who was saying something, and y'all said y'all couldn't hear me. Talk to me if you can hear me. Somebody say something in the chat. Somebody, somewhere. Thank you. Thank you, Ronell. Let's start this thing all over again because I said a lot. But to sum it all up, as my young brother Jordan would say, it's been a long, long time coming, and I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, you will. It's time for a change. It's time for a change. It's time for a change. Somebody got to fall on the sword. And I was saying this the whole time, but my mic was off. Somebody got to fall on the sword. Joe Witt Jr., it's time to step up to the plate, sir. License and registration. It's sad that it has to be this way, but guess what? Somebody got to take the blame, my guy. These guys don't want to play for you all no more, man. They more so worried about what people saying on the field than suiting up and playing for y'all. Like I'm seeing a Ron Rivera situation going right here. I mean, you know the Ron Rivera fold your arm situation, and you get nothing out of these guys. Dan Quinn, he just that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it, Dan. Hey, listen, Dan. You got to show these players that you want change around here, especially after the speculations that went down on social media. The speculation that went down on social media with Mikey Sainristil liking the comment about the scheme being trash and not Mikey Sainristil. It's time for a change. Oh, yes, it will. That song will be stuck on my mind all night long. My little brother be singing, man. Listen, shout out to my boy Jordan, man. It's time for a change, y'all. And I'm not pissed off. I'm not upset. I literally sat here tonight and I said, you know what? I'm going to just take a look. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to relax, unwind, drink me a little Arizona, and I'm just going to watch. I just want to see how they're going to respond. I'm not looking for perfection because I knew we was going to get it handed to us. It's no way you could believe that we was going to beat the Lions. No way. No way, Jose. It's no way you believe we can beat them. So coming into this game, I just wanted to see how we would respond because the coaches do a whole lot of talking. They do a whole lot of talking all week long. Practice was great. They hitting all the markers. I love the energy, the morale. Everybody's chomping at the bit. We're going to do everything we got to do to make sure we correct these situations. We're going to hit it as hard as we. All that hibbity, hoobity, whoopty do. And it's the same product week in and week out. And I don't want to come your way, Dan Quinn, but it's coming. I'm on Joe Witt now. It's time for a change. He got to go. I'm not the type that be calling for jobs, bro. Dan Quinn, you got to let your boy go, bro. Let him go ahead and listen. Just tell him, hey, man, or demote him. Put him down to defensive backs coach. He ain't ready for a defensive coordinator job. And evidently, when you're not the defensive coordinator, you don't know how to pick the right defensive coordinator to accompany you. Because even if either he got to go or you better step on the camera and say, from this point on, I'm calling all the defensive plays. One or the other. And I'm telling you, this team is cursed. I don't know what it is, but we cursed. And I don't want to hear nobody keep saying we ain't cursed. We cursed. Same thing. This team has the most injuries this year, I think, in history. I'm talking about we almost got 53 players hurt. I'm stamping half of the roster is hurt. We can go all down the line. Each week, 3 or 4 players get hurt. Each week. Each week. We could play a game right now and let's bet $5 that we go. Now I don't want to wish no injuries on nobody, but I'm just telling you this. The injuries are piling up. We looking like the replacements out there. We don't have no corners. Trey Amos went down. We already know we lost Marshawn. What we gonna do? We hurt. Can we get to the offseason? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Who riding with me? Somebody got to ride with me because I'm ready to get to the offseason. I'm tired of looking at these games. There's nothing to see here. Like, they might as well take all of these televised, take us off Christmas Day. Or get them the force win. That's what I'm on that. I'm to that point. Like, I don't even want to see us. I'm tired of getting embarrassed, bro. And I'm not even upset. I know I'm ready. Let me calm down. I'm trying to tell you something serious. I'm just tired of seeing us suffer on TV. Like, we have no fight left in us. And then you got that one player that might step up and do a little something. And then guess what? Something else going to come. You're going to get a penalty. Javon Kinlaw swinging, pushing at the ref. Deron Payne turning it back thinking he Tyson and swinging at Amon St. Brown. Temperatures rising. Everybody's on edge around here. Quan Martin, he yelling like it's just too much going on, y'all. If you don't want to play, just say that. Fake an injury and get up out of here. Sit down for some weeks. But right now, them emotions is boiling over like a pot of water. Like when you leave, when you got too much water in the pot, or you put too many potatoes in the pot and they get to boiling, they get to overflowing. We heated over here. It's sad. And I apologize for all of those of you all that been here in the first 5 minutes and my mic was off the entire time. I don't know how I switched my hold up real quick. Oh, this might be important. Hello? No, I'm on live. Hold on real quick. Let me look. Yeah, hold on real quick. I'm on live. Sorry about that. The wifey called. That's an emergency. Let me make sure. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Got the answer. When the wifey called, I got the answer. You don't know. I'm extra protective, okay? But anyway, she's fine. But where we are in this season right now, y'all, it is time for us to allow any and everybody on the practice squad. Just come on up. Everybody, come on, step this way. Y'all, it's time for y'all to play. Let everybody that's why I'm mad that we didn't make any moves during the trade deadline. Like, why didn't we make any moves? It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. This team does not do well with coaching this year. I mean, I'm sick of it. Every week, the star wide receiver on the other team gets a free release. He get free release every week. Can we eliminate a threat? At least one threat? I haven't seen the Commanders take away one threat all season long. Hell, since this defense been here, since this scheme been here, you can't tell me one player that was a star player that played against the Commanders that was eliminated by this defense, even last year or this year. What does that say? Schematics. I don't care if you got 2 people at the line of scrimmage to double Jackson Smith and Jigba or Amon St. Brown or Jamison Williams. He hitting us with the same play. Even the damn TV reporter is saying it over and over again. Until they stop it, they're going to keep going to him. He's doing the same play. He's running about 7 yards and he's cutting in. No matter what formation they running from, but they running the same play and they just keep throwing it to Jamison Williams. When is Joe Whitman going to see this? How come they can't see it? But everybody else can see it that's looking at it on TV. And they in the press box too. They in the TV box at the stadium. Joe Witt, your head is going to be on a spear. And I mean that non-violently. I'm talking about, I don't know. I fear for his job. I think that it's time. Listen, it's just, it come to the point where somebody got to pay. I don't think Dan Quinn, it's too early to say Dan Quinn, because I understand the frustration. I understand how everybody is pressing this, that, and the fourth, because where we are in the season. But when your scheme is giving free yards every play, break missed tackles is one thing. That's on a player. Okay. You say you're gonna dumb it down so that way they can read and play fast. Why would you dumb it down and pull people away from the line of scrimmage? Marshawn Lattimore, when he was healthy, his talent, what makes him good is press. But we play him 10 to 15 yards off the ball. That's the scheme. We seen it tonight. We play so far off the ball. Now, last week, granted, we did play close up on the the Seahawks, and Torrey Horton just spanked something. Like he spanked Mike Sainstrill. But how often can you say we got spanked being in man press coverage versus zone coverage? They decided to play a lot of zone tonight to protect the defense of backfield, and it didn't work at all. Who gonna step up and say, I want to play? Because right now, I promise you, we will have a top 5 pick, y'all. It's time to talk mock drafts. It's there, okay? We will have a top 5 pick. I guarantee it. What Charles Barkley say? Guaranteed. We will have a top 5 pick. We will not win it. The Dolphins are going to spank us next week. They beat the Bills today. I don't see us stopping Jalen Waddle. We can't take a defender we can't take a threat off the field. I'm just pissed off about this situation, man. But I ain't going to be on here too long. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Like I said, again, I apologize for y'all that was here and it was no sound. I was over here running my daggone mouth, wasn't paying attention. And then I seen, once I looked at the chat, and then I seen what was going on. I was too busy over here looking at the screen and not looking at my equipment. So I apologize for that. Let me see. Shout out to Khalil Commanders. He say, I'm going to call the police again. Defense is terrible. You need to call somebody. The Secret Service was in the building. They still couldn't do nothing. Even Trump was over there calling out our plays. He called the touchdown. And I'm pissed about that. Shout out to Twin. Twin and Thompson say, yes, we need a change. For a fact, we need a change. We need a change for real. Yeah, hey, So Ninja. Shout out to So Ninja X. He writes, there was no response. There was no response at all. They did all that talking. They said we're going to do this. They said we're going to do that. And still, it was no response from the defense. Yeah, it seems like this. The only hope we got at being a good defense is if we can come out and string together 2 possession stops. Like, we got to get a 3 and out. They got to get going fast. If we can't get a 3 and out, it's over for us for the rest of the day. That's what it seemed like to me. If we can't get it going off the first 3 plays, it's over for us. Because they had 3 drives of 8 minutes of longer, 8 plays or longer. And they scored on every drive, all 3 of the first drives. I think it was all the first 4 drives. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. The offense been trash. I get it, but the defense has been worse. The defense. Can we get to the point? I was saying to myself, when we get to the draft, y'all, I want to get a nice threat wide receiver to go with Jaden Daniels and with Terry McLaurin. So Terry McLaurin could possibly, pass the torch over to a dog, because there's some dogs in the draft. But mentally, where I'm at now, I'm thinking defense. How can we fix this defense? And I don't think this defense is as bad as it is. I just think the scheme is ass. I think the scheme is not what it's supposed to be. We got the worst defensive coordinator in the league, it seemed like. We got players on defense, y'all, but they not put in position to win. They not. Come on, bro. Javon Kinlaw looking like we lost on that sign-up. He was looking good early in the season. But you can't get the most out of these players. It's like they don't respect Joe Witt. I've seen this before. That's why a lot of players come to the Commanders, and when they leave, they ball out elsewhere. Brian Robinson Jr., 2 touchdowns today. Well, I think he had, second touchdown on the year today with the 49ers. Like, I don't think we're using the players right. I'm over Joe Witt and Cliff. I was pressed for you to stay last year, but you can go, brother. I salute. You can get up out of here. It is what it is. No love lost at all. It's time to get somebody that's going to be locked in with Jaden Daniels for years to come, create a new identity, and let's go from there. And I'm not saying, Cliff, that you bad, but you just don't understand how to coach to your roster. And I don't like that. Now, Joe Witt, you just don't know what you're doing. It ain't been a game yet. I've had a couple games where I can say with Cliff. But Cliff was coaching his tail off. He was going neck to neck with the next coach. I got a couple games I can say that about Cliff. But I can't find a game where I can say that about Joe Witt. Where Joe Witt was out there playing chess, not chess. No. Joe Witt was out there looking like he was lost. Like they was spinning him every which way. He came down to the sideline, and what did that do? You asked the coach to come down to the sideline. You asked the coach to come. This is what you said. Now, I think it was a lie. I don't think you asked the coach to come down to the side. I think he told you it's time to bring your tail down to the sideline so we could do something different because it's getting heat. These seats getting hot. And it's fire up under them. So it's time to do something change or we'll have to fire you. So you're coming down to the sideline and it gets worse. Joe Witt, much love, brother. I love you, but you ain't for my Commanders, brother. And it's all right. It's all. It don't mean it's over for you. It don't mean it's over for you. But you remind me of Eric Bieniemy on defense. You talk so highly of your scheme and your defense, and it's not showing. It's not showing. Eric Bieniemy used to do the same thing. We're going to play hard, and this, all that, where you at now? Where you at now? Joe Witt, you too arrogant, brother. I love the confidence, but you're too arrogant. Sometimes you got to pipe down and say, you know what? All that stuff I was talking, it's nothing I could have did better because I left it all out there on the field. Are you saying that your best is not good enough? Is that what you're saying? Making it seem like you can't improve? Well, it's time to go. Time to go. Time to pack up. Party over. It's time to go. Somebody got fallen on the sword, and I don't know what he gonna do. But Joe Witt, I'm sorry, brother. Let me get to some of these comments before I get out of here because I gotta go get my wife. Ronell, he said you pull Mariota, but keep you franchise player in the game. Yeah, keep the franchise player in the game. Twinning rights, dudes were wide open, brother. No wonder they bet our. You know what? Oh, no, you probably put beat. No wonder they beat our. You know what? Mom Duke said. Son, turn to the Dan Snyder. I rebuke Dan Snyder days, but we are cursed. I tell you that. And then we kind of flirted with the Redskins alumni / looks, brought it back. And I think by us doing that, maybe we invited back the curse. I don't know. Love can't wait, right? The good news is they still playing hard, just need more talent on offense and defense. Yes, we need more talent, but it doesn't look like a talent thing, bro. These penalties that we got going on, these emotions that's running high, not getting the most out the players, that's coaching, bro. That's coaching. Because if you can't get something out of a player, then he shouldn't be in the game. If he can't be coached, I don't give a damn how good he's supposed to be. He shouldn't be in the game. The game on the line. The game on the line. I'm trying to tell you, it looks like the players aren't buying in anymore. Trust me, bro. And that's no bull crap. He said, no, can't fire any coaches yet. Nothing will change with these players. That's a fact. But somebody got to fall on the sword, brother. Somebody got to fall on the sword. Tracy, Anita, Spalding, right? I say again, fire both the defense and offensive coordinator. Hey, we to that point. We to that point. Love can't wait. Also writes, they falling like flies. Yeah, them injuries, they there. Shout out to my boy Q, Big Dog Tattoos. He right. He will have a new office and a defensive coordinator next year. Yeah. That's a fact. Hey, don't call it a reboot. Call it a recalibration. We need to stop. Hey, look, we need a reboot. Like you said, we need to rip it up, man. He talking about now get back. I ain't trying to get mad, bro. Listen, it's been a great day. I'm sick of it too. It's been a great day. Mom Duke's right. She been ready for next season. Let me see, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen. I wanted to go live for the whole game. I really did. I really wanted to go live for the whole game, but I couldn't. I said, you know what? I want to sit here because I don't want to jump on the stream all emotional like Deron Payne, like Javon Kinlaw, like Quan Martin, and a couple of other players that was out there. I don't want to be all emotional like that because those days are over. I was emotional when I knew we were fighting for something. It's over. It's nothing to fight for. What are we fighting for? For jobs next year? Hell, Kane, Ali Tahoe, he get concussion every goddamn other week. He was undrafted. He was a special team standout. We was looking forward to seeing him on the field a little more. Now it's time to bring Kane Madrano up because he got to play some special teams. Another raw talent young player that we got to put work in and develop. We need some players that's ready to go now. And you can't do that when you trade away your second and your fourth round pick of this season. I wish he would have took a second or a fourth from this year and then moved that other pick to the following year. But maybe they didn't bite on that. So I don't know. I can't speak on speculation on what I would have done or what they would have done. We here now. What do we do from here? So yeah, it is what it is, man. Quentin Wright, he can't see it from the field. He can't see it from the field. He can't see it from practice. He can't see it from the car. But what he could do is see his way up out of here. That's a fact. That's a fact. He also writes, zone is terrible. It's a fact. It's a fact. Q writes, then Trump dumbass. Hey, he said, then Trump dumb self had a nerve to be there sounding dumb as heck. Now, Trump had me here cracking up. I ain't gonna hold you because he really think that this team should be named after him. Like, in what universe is that possible? Like, listen, like my mother say, if Trump name go on the new stadium, okay, if the new stadium has anything to do with Trump name, they're gonna lose a lot of Commanders fans because now you're putting politics and football, which it shouldn't be. All right. Let me see who else in here. I don't want to miss nobody. Shout out to RB44. He said Cliff need to go too. Yes, bro. We can get an Uber out to Ashburn. We could tell them pack it up. Y'all both can get in. It's enough. We can get the Uber XL. We can get Uber, Uber Black XL. And we could just let y'all go ahead and load up the truck. You need some help getting your bags and just put it in. Listen, we got 8 games left to go, and I don't want to see either of them games. I don't want to see enough. Is it 8? Maybe it's 7. I don't want to see either game. I think I'm going to start just going live just to put on a different show, just to keep y'all in good spirits and not have to worry about what's about to happen on the TV because I think Miami is going to put a spanking on us, y'all. I don't think we're going to win another game. We're definitely going to be top five, and we need to go defense. We need to go defense. Trust me, because defense wins championships. Yes, Jaden Daniels need help, right? He needs weapons. Right? I get it. You know how much money we're going to have this offseason? We're going to have a lot of money, just like we had last year. And all I'm saying is, with some of these people that's going to become free agents, we need to spend some money. You don't only help Jaden Daniels in the draft. That's how you help the future of this team. That's how you build this roster. But when you trade away two of your top 4 picks, you got to go to free agency in trades. You held on to Deron Payne because he's got to play one more year, but we supposed to blew up the damn house and got picks and all that we needed for the following season, but we did not do that. And because we didn't do that, now we here and we stuck. So it is what it is. Let me get down here. Trying say we need younger coaches to catch up with the league. That's what we need. We need the young Sean McVays. We need the younger Kyle Shanahans. We need we need the young Mike McDaniels, even though he's not looking too good over there in Miami. I don't know what's going on over there. But we need the young, innovative coaches. That's what we need. Cliff Kingsbury, he not looking in the mirror. He going to stay his way. Maybe he's trying to be a head coach somewhere. We need a young Ben Johnson. We need a dog. How this team sucks on defense when we got a defensive coach. The leadership situation is not looking too good right now. And I love me a leader, a man that can lead men. I love it. But at the same time, we need results on the field, and we're not getting them. Let me see. Commander for Life, shout out to Nephew. He said, yo, what's up? We got a bad loss. We definitely did, Nephew. Let me see, man. DC Hustler, Sir Draper say, I believe it would be the same results without all the injuries. The team is trash. Hey, you might got a point, and I'm not going to argue with you. It may be the same results. It just might be. He said Jaden got hurt really. Yeah, that was last week, though. He gonna be all right. He don't need to go back out there on the field. Jalen Thomas right. The defense looks elementary out there. I promise you, dude. My nephew plays for Peppermill 9U boys, and I think their defense looks better than the Commanders' defense right now, and that's sad to say. Shout out to Swaggy T. Swaggy P, I'm sorry, Swaggy T, my little fat tongue. Shout out to Swaggy P. He said, get that bum wit out of here. He got to go. Bro. He got to go. My guy, 918 writes, you're right, man. It really does look like they have given up. They have, bro. And you know, we all men. Those of us that are men over here, we know what it's like when you just like, you know what? I'm tired of hearing that same old speech. Stop talking to me about this speech. And we're in the same boat. I listened to you for a long time. It's just like having that OG that's on the corner that might be in a neighborhood that was a neighborhood hero back in the day, or a popular guy that was in school, whatever the case may be, that was giving you advice and you was following word for word what they was telling you to do. But when things hit the fan, they were saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. Why are you giving me the same advice? When you gonna give me some different advice to go to battle against this adversity? Because you ain't doing it. So it is what it is. Shout out to Floyd Austin. He fire all the coaches. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Not just yet. I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think Josh Hurst is the type that will blow up a whole team like that. He gonna give him a chance to fire some of his buddies, but we shall see. He said Cliff was leaving anyway. He sure is. Love Can't Wait writes, what offensive coach is available? I have no idea. We will definitely get that far once we get there. Let me see. I'm trying to get to some people that I haven't got to. I'm so sorry. Off to another world. We definitely need help, but players, we need to stay healthy. We definitely do. Shout out to George. George Wright, Commanders name not help us with any game either. I'm not sure. He said, can't hear you, champ. Damn, my mic went out again? No receiver. Terry hurt. Okay. This must be old. Okay. 91 folks here, only 21 likes. Please, y'all, let's match them likes with the number of folks on here. Hey, shout out to y'all. I didn't even know it's 92 people in here. Shout out to y'all. I'm not even paying attention. I'm trying to speed this thing up because I know I'm supposed to be getting out of here to go pick my wife up. I know she's gonna kill me. But listen, shoot. I don't even know what to say, man. I might have to go back live again tonight. Let me see. All of us Washington fans, we didn't spin right. Yeah, that's a fact. Jaden Dang, he said Jaden Daniels made me want to watch football again. It's hard to watch when he's not playing. That's a fact. That's a fact. Kevin Ross, what's going on, Kevin? He said, get an offensive-minded coach. A head coach? So y'all calling for Quinn head? You think his head should be on the spear before Joe Witt Jr.? You know it's levels to this, right? I don't think the team looked like they've been lost for the entire season. Tonight is when I seen when have you seen players getting ejected and all this other stuff going on? We've been seeing the penalties and stuff, but tonight looked like they gave up. Tonight looked like they gave up. That's what I'm speaking of. I don't think it's been that way for the first 7 to 8 weeks of the season. I don't think it's been that way. I just think it's been that way recently. Q say Deron Payne about to be suspended for 2 games. I think he did that because he didn't want to play in the game no more. That could be true. But what I'm saying is you don't do stuff like that when you know your team needs you. You was voted to be a captain this week. A team captain. Him, Chris Rodriguez, and I think Jeremy Reeves. They were all captains this week. That's very uncharacteristic, like of a commander to be out here swinging on people, getting ejected. That's rare. That rarely happens to us. But guess what? They human too, and they pissed off, just like we are. Hell, if they put some else out there, I think we'd be brawling before the game over. If we can't win, can't nobody else win. But no excuse. You're paid millions on millions on millions of dollars to play this game. You got to control your emotions. We need you out there, Payne. And Payne did not do what he had to do to be out there for the team. So they're going to definitely suspend his ass. I promise you that. Twin say, like, my man Smoking. I appreciate it, brother. I'm mad that I got to get up out of here. Quinn not getting fired. I don't think he's getting fired either, Ern. That's what I'm trying to tell him. Mr. 46 say, I want to keep Quinn, but man, Witt has to go. But this roster is ass, and we can't act like some of this doesn't fall on Peters. Yes, bro. Hold up. Let's get there. Why this statement is right here? Let me keep this right here. Adam Peters isn't exempt. He isn't exempt. But when he's in that role that he's in, it's too early. It's too early to bring down the hammer on Adam Peters. You're a GM. You get time. You get time. When you're a coach, you get more time. Like it's levels to it. The GM get a few years, at least 3 to 5 years, at least, because you gotta play them cards right. The coach, 2 to 3 years, at least, well, at max, should I say? Before things start turning around. Coordinator, yearly. So it's levels to this situation. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Ern, we definitely need an edge rusher, bro. We need an edge rusher for sure. Cool beans. What's going on, brother? He say, Kinlaw ain't do nothing again. Again. Hey, he did do something. He got in the face of the referee. He wanted all the smoke from the referee today. Listen, the commentator, Jonathan Vilma was like, you talking trash when y'all just got 3 touchdowns put on your head and y'all ain't did nothing. Why you out here talking trash? And I said to myself, I was trying to tell myself a lie again. Hey, he talking trash because he about to make a play. Nope, they scored a touchdown on that play. So I was dreaming again. Kevin Ross, right? We let Montez and Chase go. I would have kept them both. Nah, analytics say get rid of them, but I get what you're saying. I wouldn't have let both of them go, especially Montez Sweat. He said, you right. Ern Walker say Peters will build nice roster. He did build the 49ers. Last one, Q Big Dog Tattoo say, now Peters handpicked this. Hold up. Y'all moving fast. Now Peters handpicked this team. He is most definitely on the hot seat. Trust me, Magic Johnson ain't going for that. We shall see. He say, why can't we cover in the middle of the field? I have no idea. Nobody's home. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? No, not a damn soul. Definitely ain't the Commanders right there. Ken Law talked all that trash and got exposed. Yes, he did. He is not playing like the DMV native that he thought we thought he was going to be like early on in the season. When I did that film breakdown, he was balling. I don't know where that Ken Law went. And I guess he ain't, what they say, you ain't without your homeboys. I guess that's what it is. I guess that's what it is. Kevin Ross, last one, he say the whole thing is that injuries from the beginning of the season, we not full strength. I understand that. Although it's injuries from the beginning of the season, I'm not mad about the wins and losses, bro. That's not my gripe. My gripe is the way we are playing. That's the issue. It's injuries all over the league. Although we got more injuries than any other team, I believe. But the way we're playing, and it's not even the backups that's getting exposed. It's the starters. It's the starters. It ain't even the backups. So we can't really speak on the injuries. The people who's supposed to start is getting roasted on defense. They making all the big bozo decisions and mistakes. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. I'm gonna read a couple more, then I gotta get out of here. Cool beans. If Wit is bad, Quinn is bad. Hold up. I read it from over because y'all moving fast. They adding all these comments. I appreciate all the love and support, though. I tell you that. Aware of every call Wit is making and can step in at any time. We shall see. Mr. 46 say, have a good night, bro. I'm trying to get out of here. 21 Skins fan, right team. He also right. Done gave up. Team done gave up. I don't know why you put it in 2 comments, but I appreciate you. Kevin Ross also right. But next man up, we got to be competitive. That's all I'm saying. Be competitive. D Holmes one right. Why the fan base reminisce over trash players we had here? Hey, the man spoke on it. All I did was comment on it. But anyway, it's 73 people in. It's 83 people in here now. Listen, I'm so sorry. I got to get up out of here. It's a lot of great other content creators that's on here that's Commanders fan. I wish I could stay, but I got to go help wifey out. I love y'all. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that like button. Give this video a thumbs up and help me get it to the algorithm. For sure, we might go live again tonight, but for sure in the morning, we're going live again. And that's a fact. And we're going to talk about all these possibilities that could take place. It just might be Joe Witt Jr. firing video. We shall see. I'm definitely going to catch y'all on the next one. Before I go, it's still to this day, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. I'm hurting. Long live my brother Rico. May he rest in peace, man. Also, Beach Bumble Bolo. Defense so weak, Dan Campbell was calling plays. Yeah, that was trash. A defensive coach was cooking us offensively. And I got to get up out of there. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Much love.